Hi, this is Nadia Boersch coming to you live today from Zurich, Switzerland, where we just completed a day of leadership with the horses. And it is my special pleasure and honor to also have a wonderful guest here, Professor Fadil Citaku from the Academy of Leadership Sciences in Zurich, Switzerland, the CEO and the founder and Professor of Leadership and Emotional Intelligence. So Fadil, first of all, thank you so much for coming. And I'm curious to have some insights of yours. What was your experience today?
Well, thank you very much, Nadia, for having me here. As a scientist of leadership and emotional intelligence, I was very impressed because I talk a lot about leadership and the science. But what I liked and what I learned, it is that you do leadership actually here with horses. Putting us as a participants in different kind of situations, which we could get straight away insights and feedback. And for the very first time, I could have the opportunity actually to hold one horse. And now I feel much calm, you know. So first I was thinking, can I manage one horse, you know? And now I feel very calm and confident that, impossible is nothing. So you have to train.
Yes. Wonderful, thank you. I really appreciate your courage for coming here today. I loved also what your daughter said and your wife said beforehand about you and horses. That was very interesting.
Absolutely.
And so, what was it that you saw today in terms of you're extreme, like I think there is no expert that is more expert than you when it comes to really the research and leadership and in emotional intelligence. What can you see for practicing leadership here that you would find hard to find somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, as I mentioned before, practicing it, putting participants in different kind of situation, building trust between participants as well, which it is, those are very important leadership competencies, and it fosters leadership, it fosters emotional intelligence, which it is key of leadership. And I think, all people from corporate should make such an experience. Really, I wouldn't like to have missed it.
Wonderful, thank you. And I know you speak a lot about the competencies that you developed, the competency leadership model. What were some of the competencies that you could see here today that were put into action?
Well, thank you very much. When I compare with the model that we have developed, it is at the very first, it is social responsibility. So I saw a lot of social responsibility here, practicing actually. When you put us in the position, on one side we had to lead one co-participant, on the other side we have to lead the horse, so big challenge, but it fosters social responsibility because we have to care after the co-participant as well. The second domain of our competency model, it is innovation. I find it's a great innovative workshop and course that you actually offer us, to practice those leadership competencies. Then self-management, it is the third domain, which it is very important actually. So being aware of our own emotions, and as I mentioned, I never had a chance, to touch one horse, and so I could see where are my strengths, where are my weaknesses, and reflect on that. And the feedback which you have really didactically very good constructed this course is the feedback that we got from co-participants, the feedback that we got from you as an expert. It helps a lot to reflect straight away actually, and to think of what can I improve in my in my leadership competencies. And just as orientation, it's another competency of our model, but here it is as well, how do I treat the horse, how does the horse treat me as well, so it's a partnering, something like that. So
Interesting. And what about, we spoke a lot about as well emotional intelligence, right? What do you see here? You mentioned to me today, like, wow, you didn't expect that you could also practice emotional intelligence.
Absolutely. There are so many parts which you have confronted us with to train.
I'm very mean, am I not?
No. It's a good, so it meant in a good manner that we improve those competencies. Yeah, I see self-awareness, which it is very important for emotional intelligence. And by the way, when we talk about emotional intelligence, it's 80% it gives the guarantee somebody, to be outstanding leader. So it's
Yes.
never too late to invest in
Yes.
emotional intelligence. So to your question, I saw improving possibilities to improve self-awareness,
Yes.
to improve self-trust and self-confidence, of
Yes.
course. To be motivated, it is a very important thing. So we were each of us motivated to, to lead the force.
Yes.
And many other actually operational competencies which can be trained in your course.
Fantastic. Okay, we have the broom outside there.
It is over there, but I wanted to mention,
Yes.
our study that we have started
Yes,
today. Maybe if I
it was fantastic.
Yeah, so we have done one blood pressure measuring and pulse before the intervention,
Yes.
and then I am curious to know now how it is the outcome post intervention.
Yes.
After your course.
Yes.
And we are very keen to publish those outcomes.
Yes.
Because it is something very innovative that you have developed, and I am very keen and very honored to collaborate with you.
Thank
I mean, Academy of Leadership Sciences Switzerland and your firm, of course.
Yes.
And developing something innovative that didn't exist till now worldwide, and especially it hasn't been investigated using strong research, which we're gonna publish.
Yes, I think that.
Those outcomes.
Thank you so much. First of all, I'm really excited about our collaboration, and I'm really excited about the results that we will have from the research. I think it is extremely interesting to go into this area because there's a lot of research in terms of what animals can do in terms of stress reduction and so on and so forth, but we don't have any information when it comes to courses like this, how it relates in terms of leadership, in terms of stress reduction. So I think I'm very curious to see the outcome, and also to start really some groundbreaking research that will give us some more insights of what we can learn from animals and increase our emotional intelligence.
Absolutely.
Because, at the end of the day, animals sometimes are a lot more intelligent than we are in some areas, like emotional intelligence. I think it was surprising maybe also for you today to see how much the horses can read our subconscious as well.
Absolutely. And even though, as a humans, we have developed this prefrontal cortex that unfortunately animals don't have, but we could learn in this, exactly as you mentioned, subconscious, very much from them, absolutely. And see those correlation and
Yes, this was really very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for coming. How can people reach out to you at the Academy of Leadership Sciences to learn more about leadership and emotional intelligence?
Yes. Well, we have a website. It is www.alss-ch. And we are based at World Trade Center in Zurich, which it is only 5 minutes drive from the Zurich airport. And we have many programs over there, Master of Advanced Studies. We are very much focused on advanced studies and further training. And we offer as well many workshops and courses, which I'm honored to offer something with you together. So we have really a lot of courses over there, a lot of programs, Masters of Advanced Studies, Master of Sciences. So anybody who would like to enhance their competencies in leadership, emotional intelligence is more than welcome. Thank you very much for
It was my pleasure. Thank you for coming today. It was a really wonderful day. I enjoyed it so much. We had a lot of great energy here, a lot of great participants, a lot of great learning, a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of outcome. And I think everybody will go out of here today as a better leader and a better person. And I really look forward to our collaboration. And I really want to thank you for coming here today and for enriching us with your expertise in leadership and emotional intelligence.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.